I am driving to pick up my kids. I sent my kids for their weekend to my parents' house and they to see their dad and their other grandmother. And then I promptly got ill. Flu. So I went to bed on Saturday at 8 o'clock. I spent the whole day. I left Friday evening. And I was feeling a little bit unsure. I was on the fence about whether or not I was coming down with something. And then I went to my friend up the road's house for dinner. And her friend from Sweden, who made her chef friend from Sweden. And she made a delicious mushroom risotto with hand-picked, hand-dried Swedish mushrooms by her. Anyway, really lovely risotto, and up the road she made an pineapple upside down cake with her father's recipe. Big up to him. That was a good recipe. I enjoyed it very, very much. And then I decided, you know what? I wasn't coming down with something. I figured it was just 3 hours I've been driving. You know, I had been singing for like pretty much 3 hours in the car, and I had a bit of a sore throat, and I figured that was probably why. I was a bit sore from the day before. And then I figured the headache was probably because of the loud music. And, you know, and my neck was sore, and I figured that was because of the driving. But then I got to my friend's house, and I was actually feeling a little bit better, and I enjoyed the evening. And the next day I spent the whole of Saturday clearing out my bedroom, and damn, Marie Kondo, I don't know what you've done to me, but there is like an inner desire to clean my house, that usually I'll get like, I'm going to clean my house, and it'll last like a day or two maximum. This is persistent. This is something ongoing. And I think I know why, and I'll get that in a little bit because I tend to just talk about stuff and forget what I was talking about and move on to another subject and forget why I moved on to that subject. So, you know, those of you who know me, which is pretty much anyone who watches these videos, will know that I do that. So, you know, I'm going to say sorry, but no need really. So anyway, yeah, I went to bed and I decided once I finished tidying up my bedroom, my bathrooms are lovely, my bedroom is lovely, and organised, and I just, you know, it was 8 o'clock, and at that point I was kind of feeling rough. I was thinking I'm definitely coming down with something, seriously coming down with something. So I put myself to bed at 8 o'clock on Saturday evening, and I only basically got up this morning, and it's Tuesday. I spent all of Sunday and Monday in bed, only getting up to eat something occasionally and to go to the loo. And yeah, for Sunday I didn't even watch anything. Like, I tried to watch a little bit of stuff like on YouTube, but my head was just thumping. And the worst thing about this flu is the headache, I have to say. I was really grateful because I had a sore throat since like Wednesday. And I was a bit like, sore throat. But, and I hate the sore throat, you know, you're going to get ill. If you're going to get ill, you know, I can cope with the achy, I can cope with the fever, I can cope with my friend, the Geordie friend from university just messaged me, replied to a message I sent yesterday. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I couldn't watch anything, yeah. So I can cope with colds, I can cope with achiness, I can cope with, having the flu, but I do not like sore throats and coughs. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person. You know, with a cold, I just shove tissues up my nose, and then that's me done. you know, I can sleep. I can't sleep if I don't put tissues up my nose. Now this is courtesy of my brother Sean, who's no longer with us. He left us 2 and a bit years ago. Just like that. Just like that. Still pissed off with him about it. But I carry his teachings of shoving tissues up your nose when you get a cold. He was wise. And I carry these glasses. They're too big for my glasses, but they clip on. They just clip on sunglasses, and I mean they look stupid. And I used to tell him he looked ridiculous when he wore them. But now every time I wear my sunglasses, like this sunny, if I put them on, I see what he saw, and it makes me just a little bit closer to him. So anyway, I wasn't able to watch anything until Sunday night. I tried to watch Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I watched about a third of it, a quarter of it maybe. But then I just had to stop. I couldn't cope. However, yesterday I watched the end of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which I've already seen before and I thoroughly enjoyed. And I finally watched The Crimes of Grindelwald, or Grindelwald. So that was good. I enjoyed that too. I did not expect that ending. I then promptly watched as many Fantastic Beasts theories from Super Carlin Brothers as I could find. Not that many, guys. Not that many. Not enough. But I love Super Carlin Brothers. My absolute number one favourite YouTubers. Them and Radley. But Super Carlin Brothers are the ones that keep me on the toes. Love you guys. Anyway, So I watched that. Then I watched a film I haven't seen since forever, and I think I actually only ever saw it the once. Now my friend Stimpy in England, she calls me Ren, I call her Stimpy. She actually told me about this film years ago. We watched it together, and she was like, "Oh, it's like my favourite film." At the time, I'm pretty sure she's probably got other favourite films since then. But I always kind of wanted to watch it again, and I thought I'll watch it again. And it's truly, madly, deeply with Alan Rickman and oh my gosh, Julia Stevenson. Oh, I'm so sorry if I got your name wrong. And I did see it at least twice. Opening credits and ending credits. Anyway, needless to say, I mean, I knew it was a tearjerker, but I think it hit home much more because I lost my brother, and also because our cat, when our kittens are missing. So kind of brought all that to the surface. Oh man, anguish.com. No one ever says that. Everyone says hashtag this or hashtag that. I don't hashtag anything. I probably should, but I don't know. I feel like kind of anti-Twitter, anti-Instagram. I don't know why. Do you know what? I think that if I had those as well, I already spent too much time on Facebook. I don't spend that much time on Facebook. I go on Facebook whenever I have, whenever I'm kind of like, oh, what should I do now? Oh, I know, I'll check Facebook. But I don't really post much on Facebook. I'm filling in the potholes. You go, guys. You go for it. I will not ride through your little pothole mounds. But I'm going to go back to what I was saying before. I was saying before about Marie Kondo. So I have this overwhelming urge to keep cleaning my house. This has never happened to me before. And I do think the only reason her system is working so well for me, and I don't know if I mentioned this in another video, but I think it's because she puts things into categories, right? It has to be. So I know that I can't do that until I've done that. Whereas before, I wouldn't know where to start, and then I wouldn't know what to do next. Now I do know where to start, and I do know what to do next. And so it makes it easier for you to actually, for me, to actually get on and do it. And it actually makes me want to, carry on, even though I've been off the cleaning for a few days, I've been in bed and everything, but it hasn't dampened it. In fact, even while I've been in bed, I've been thinking, I need to do this, I need to do that. So actually today, after I've picked up my kids from Corkers Dorkers, I am going to take a different route home. We're going to buy a road, and we're going to go to the shop underneath my aunt's house, and I'm sure that other shops are closer that are just as cheap, but that's the only one I know of that's close enough to me. So I'm going to take the other route home, and I'm going to go to that shop and I'm going to buy boxes, transparent boxes for storing things in. Now, I don't know how many I'm going to buy, haven't decided what sizes I'm going to get, but I've really got to think about it, because I've got to do my kids' bedroom next. Once I've reorganised my living room and kitchen, basically just got some stuff to put in a bag. But once I've done those things, then I need to go onto the children's room, and it's a bit of a shambles. See, the teddy bears, I'm going to put those into the sentimental. I can't get rid of teddy bears. Most of those teddy bears that my children have were mine. And I am too attached to my teddy bears to actually get rid of them. The thing is, my kids aren't particularly attached to my teddy bears, so I guess I could do something. It's just very difficult. I don't want to get rid of them. I don't think Marie Kondo does necessarily get rid of teddies. I know she does. See, the kind of person I am is, now, I love a good Pixar film. Love me a good Pixar film. And Pixar have pretty much worked out how to make you cry. They know how to make you cry. And I'm going to say that most of the Pixar films do make me gush at some point. Not all of them, but some. Now, one of the ones that really does it, just rips my heart out and makes me sob. It's not just crying, it's not just tears, it's proper sobbing, is Toy Story 3. I don't even know what's happening in Toy Story 4. I don't think I'm going to cope with Toy Story 4, because Toy Story 3 was traumatic enough for me. Now, spoiler alert, for anyone who hasn't seen Toy Story 3, the ending of Toy Story 3, when Andy gives his toys, including Woody, to Bonnie, and then he plays with them for the last time, and then when he drives away, that's it. That's me gone. I am 39 years old. My panda is 36 years old. And I have been sleeping with my panda under my arm for 36 years. And the very thought of what will happen to my panda when I die it gets me really, really anxious. I get really, really, like, it's the only thing that really freaks me out. Well, okay, other things freak me out, but it does get me because I don't know. Oh, 2 cyclists and a tractor. Okay, my panda is my panda, and you know he is like I can't sleep with him. He's, you know, I mean, I once lost him at an airport, at Heathrow Airport, and I was 11, come back from America with my brother, and I had him under my arm, and then obviously when we were going to get our luggage, when I went to get my bag, I forgot that he was under my arm and he fell, and then when I realised, I didn't know where he was, and you know, my brother, who's 3 years older than me, was like, come on, we're going to go, Mum and Dad, they're waiting for us, you know, we've been on our own to America, friends, for a month, and, you know, I refused. I was not leaving that airport until I found my panda again. And I was in tears, I was crying, we went all over the place, and finally, I just remember this guy, I still can see him clearly in my mind, this man, you know, with an airport uniform on, middle-aged, probably in his 50s, late 50s, kind of short grey hair, bit on the round side, glasses, and I remember him holding up, saying, does this belong to anybody? Does this belong to anybody? And, oh, the relief. I just was so, you know, I don't think even he realised it would be like an 11-year-old girl. And I was just like, so for me, when I die, what happens to Panda? Now, you can say, alright, bury him with me. Then I feel really cruel because I feel like I'm dead, he's not dead. Is that fair for him to then, like, you know, I feel like very unkind. Alternatively, the alternative though is I pass him down to one of my children and I say, okay, you have to take care of Panda for me. And then they'll be like, okay, so maybe my daughter will take care of Panda for me. She will. But, you know, will her kids care enough to want to take care of him? Will their kids want to take care of him? You know what I mean? And then at some point down the line, is Panda going to end up in a rubbish dump? In an incinerator? Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about. And so then I think, well then, it's just better if he's just with me. And then I just feel guilt-ridden. I don't know what to do. So I'm very torn on this matter. I really don't know how to decide. I think ultimately, he'd probably have to just come with me. Because I don't think I could sleep for the rest of eternity without him with me. I'm feeling a little bit choked up, even just thinking about it. Anyway, so this has been a very long video. 18 minutes. Not far from my parents' house. Not far. About 10 minutes away. So, on a jollier note, yeah, I'm getting my kids back. Oh, you know what? They drive me bonkers. They really do. They really drive me out of my mind bonkers. But I was supposed to get them on Sunday, like I said. I was supposed to get them on Sunday, but then I got the flu, so I managed, so I said to my mum, keep them until Monday, and then I spoke to my aunt yesterday, and I was like, you guys keep them until today. But like both Sunday and Monday, my kids were like, are you coming to get us? When are you coming to get us? They love it in my parents' house at Corkers, Dorkers, but, you know, they miss their mama, they miss me. And that's nice. I mean, I'm sure I'll be yelling at them within 5 minutes. And then I'll feel bad because I yell at my kids. But then they deserve it because they fight all the time. And they drive me crazy. and I've got a headache. Still got a headache, and it's caused by the cold. It's like I must have all my stuff like wedged up around my brain somewhere. Ugh. So yeah, the extra downside. Well, apart from the fact that it was my first free weekend, like official free weekend. I've had free weekends before. You know, my kids have spent time with my parents before, but this is like the regular one now. So like every 2 weeks they're going to be going to my parents' house and seeing their father. And so I was like, yeah, my first free weekend, and you know, there's a guy I like to call Mr. Indecisive. So I was supposed to I should have seen him like on Sunday evening or on Friday, but then his kid was ill, so he ended up taking his kid on Thursday, so he wasn't free on Friday. And then I got ill, so I couldn't see him on this weekend. So hopefully my congestion will have surpassed enough for me to see him this week at some point. I'd quite like to. We haven't seen each other very often. You know, that sucks. But anyway, I don't know where that's headed either. He's a nice guy. That's all I need for him. Nice, decent guy. So anyways, nearly at the house, driving Mr. Baggins. Oh, I didn't sing you my theme tune. I came up with a theme tune, guys. It goes something like this. It's a tearjerker. A dude in England. A dude. She's my other bestie. I've got like 3 besties. 2 main besties. I've got 2 besties in England and a bestie in Italy. The besties in England are the dude and the witch. The Ghost Whisperer. Oh man, yeah, that's your name. Oh, I prefer that. There's a program with the Ghost Whisperer. You don't really talk to them, do you? The witch. I prefer the Ghost Whisperer. All right, I'm gonna call you the Ghost Whisperer. So, damn, dude, watch where you're driving. Anyway, so the dude in London, South East London, I sang this to her and she was overcome with emotion. You know, it was a powerful song for her. So I'm going to sing it for you. Hey, Mr. Baggins, you there? This song's for you, little man. Driving Mr. Baggins. Oh my God, I've already forgotten it. No. Driving